Okay, we're back, and I've got all of my variables cleaned up and declared as actually being globals for real this time. And now I've gone, and if you look through here like in alarms, you can see I've taken out all of the references to the PLC_PRG program. So now let's actually try to build this thing and see what kind of real genuine errors I've got. So project build, and I'm sure there's still plenty, so I wouldn't worry about that. And there we go. So 30 errors. And that might sound like a lot, but in a program this size, 30, I don't feel bad about that. I bet I'm going to sleep great tonight. So let's see, in device control, identifier Q not defined on rung 8. So let's see. We're looking at pump off delay run. That's good. And assuming that that's energized, we're getting here and it's not finding a Q. Okay, so what's wrong with, maybe there's something wrong with our pump stop. Yep, our pump stop delay is set up as a bool. That's the problem. So let's find our pump stop delay and call that a timer. Got it. And also it says we need a structure variable, but I'm sure that's probably related. And okay, so I think that was the one problem here. Let's go ahead and try to build again and see if I still have anything wrong here. Nope, it looks like we're done with that. So now we're over here in action startup, and that's within our mode control, and it says it's expecting a semicolon or something before alarm signal 1. So let's see what we've got here. Got it. We've got a semicolon missing from right there. Okay, that wasn't so hard. And I'm going to go ahead and project build one more time just to see how much of that we got cleared out. And down here on 6, oh, it looks like I'm missing another semicolon up there. Alright, let's build that thing one more. And the reason I'm rebuilding is because sometimes those errors cascade. So if I'm missing a semicolon right here, it might cause 10 more errors down there. And I'd rather not just sit there and hunt for them. You know, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. So let's come down here. And we're expecting something or something before something else. So let's see what we've got. Mixer runtime. I've got colon minus instead of colon equals. Okay. And it looks like I've got the same thing here because I copy and pasted that. Alright, so let's rebuild. And now we're making progress. Down here on 49, let's see what we're doing. And here's the problem. We're using CAL. That's actually instruction list programming. And that is not what you do here. In here, you just invoke the name like that. So, okay, that wasn't too hard to figure out. And what else have we got in here? And the last thing is on line 61. And else if require bool expression. So I've got an else if, but I don't have a bool. And I guess it's trying to say that this alarm exists. Alarm exists is defined in global as a dent, and that's incorrect. So let's come in here and let's find that alarm exists. And we will go ahead and redefine that and make it what it is supposed to be, a bool. Got it? Okay, so let's try to build once again. And look at that. How many? We're down to 12 errors, so we've already gotten rid of a chunk of these monkeys. Let's go down here, and in part 17, we've got type mismatch. I've got something declared as an SINT instead of a bool or a DINT or whatever else it was supposed to be. So let's come down here, and that's probably this valve open. and sure enough, it won't let me move a 1 into valve open. So let's try this. First of all, our valve open is declared as a bool, and that's good. And let's try to move true over there. That should do the trick. So project build. Good. It looks like, yep, that got rid of that. And now let's jump in and see what our next error is. We've got a jump C into less heat, and it's not liking that because we cannot convert 400 to a bool. I didn't know we were trying to. And why is that? I guess we probably need to load our temperature again. So let's come up there, try that, and see if that gets rid of that one. And I think it did, and it looks like we're just going to have to do the same thing, maybe in a couple of other places. So here we go. It looks like I'm not even bringing in my temperature, and I'm trying to evaluate it right here. So let's just bring in the temperature, and that will tell us if we need less heat or more heat. And it looks like I need that also right up here. So load temperature greater than 400, and right here it looks like I'm going to need a less than, and I think we said we were going to keep that right around 350. So let's see if that does the trick for that. And here we go, we're doing the same thing. We're trying to compare without pulling something in immediately before. So we just need to recall our level one more time. And let's run another build. Okay, and down here in line 127, man, these things got big, didn't they? What kind of errors can we see here? We are storing up. I'm making a reference to PLC program. That's something that I just missed whenever I was cleaning up my variables. That's not a biggie. And let's see what we've got here. Label drain tank is not defined. Okay, so that's not a good thing. Let's see what we've got here. We've got pump check, and assuming that we're running the pump, then we need to reduce our heat. Otherwise, we need to jump to level check. All right. And build. Getting warmer. Here we've just got a missing semicolon. And build again. And we've got no errors. Cool. So at that, let's go ahead and count ourselves blessed, and we will come back in the next lecture and we will start actually putting this thing online and seeing how badly it runs. And I'm sure we're going to have 100 more things to clean up there. So, see you in the next lecture.